You lose muscle if you take 2 weeks off of working out. The answer is scary. Pay attention.
Sounds scary, right? Take 2 weeks off and you're going to lose all your gains. But what actually happens when you take 2 weeks off training? Not an awful lot. If you look at the research into performance, you can see the performance starts to drop off after about 2 weeks. There's actually not as much research on muscle loss, but this research paper showed that effectively the longer you have time off, the more you do decrease, which is kind of logical. But this drop off starts after about 2 weeks.
If you take off 10 days of exercise, your muscle is going to decrease by 11%.
Okay, so when we're talking about a reduction in muscle size, we're actually talking about a reduction in fluid stored in the muscle. When you weight train, your muscles will store more glycogen and more water as part of the adaptation to training, because when you start doing repeated bouts of lifting, you're going to need more stored energy, glycogen and water to produce contractions. When you stop producing contractions for 7 to 10 days, then your body starts to reduce in glycogen storage. That is not muscle loss. And one could actually argue that after a week of training, you might come back stronger via something called supercompensation, appreciating that when you're exercising, working out, sleeping and recovering, that you aren't necessarily recovering from all the damage created from training. So by taking periods of time off, what you might find when you come back is you actually recover from all of that accumulative fatigue, and when you come back, you might actually be stronger. So I hope that was useful, and as always, like and follow for more evidence-based fitness advice.